What's up, everybody? It's your boy C Sam's, and this is That Comic Show. Comic Book Tuesday. Every Tuesday, well, with the exception of last Tuesday, but you know, we're not gonna talk about that. But every Tuesday we do a Let me start over. Every Tuesday we do a comic book review of a comic book with different characters, different storylines coming from different threads from all over. So today, that's exactly what we're going to do. We do this every single Tuesday. I have a big black bag. I'm not going to show you the big black bag. If you've been watching the channel, you should already know what this big black bag is all about. And the comic book that we're going to take out is Cage. Now, this is obviously Luke Cage, and this is called Luke Cage Inflamed. And we see look like a Hydro villain, but we're going to get into it. We're going to look into it right now. Empowered with steel, hard skin, and superhuman strength by a medical experiment gone horribly wrong, Luke Cage is the hero for hire. He's running from the violence, past, and uncertain future in the world where rules change daily. Only he has the power to make his own way. Stan Lee presents. So this is Stan Lee stuff. So we open it up by Luke Cage helping. It looks like this, I'm not sure who this is. Look like her name is Dakota North. Well, we all know who Dakota North is. So it looks like that he's teaming up with our girl here. And it looks like that he's walking through and he's looking at the past. He's looking at some past things from before. This guy appears in his room and gives him a sucker punch and takes him out. Runs out with him. Now it says brothers in arm. And it looks like that this is the villain of this comic book. This villain is known as Flaming Plasma. Well, the Flaming Plasma form. Coldfire is his name. And I've never heard of this character before. Never seen this character before, but we're getting into this right now. And it looks like that Coldfire is actually going up against two other people. It looks like that he is surrounding them. And it looks like that he is trying to destroy them. We are looking at these two individuals. They're going in the alleys and they're trying to find what is going on. And we see the superhuman strength of Luke Cage. Luke Cage is superhuman strength. This comic book is very interesting because this doesn't look like the normal Luke Cage that we know. We know Luke Cage as being the bald guy with gold teeth. This is a little bit different. This is more of the Luke Cage from the past, from when he first debuted around the 70s and everything like that. But it's like in between that gap because he doesn't look like that version of Luke Cage. It looks like a totally different version of Luke Cage. So it looks like that we're looking at the middle part of him. So let's keep it going. Let's keep it rolling. Now, This scientist looks like that he's been creating these bad guys and everything like that, and Luke Cage comes through, busts through the floor, and he is trying to fight off these people. And while he's fighting off these people, they're fighting back and they're trying to stop Luke Cage from getting to this scientist. And then Coldfire comes and Coldfire stops Luke Cage dead in his tracks. And all this is happening. They're fighting back, and Luke Cage has broken out of the hold of Coldfire and he is taking it to Coldfire, and him and Coldfire are going at it, and this fight is escalating while in the meantime Dakota North is trying to shut everything down, but everything is going haywire and people are going crazy. It's a lot going on in this comic book. So we get to the next panel. The next panel shows that things are just gonna get hot. They're starting to get heated up, and the fight has entered into another level, and they are still going at each other and they are still fighting each other. And it looks like that we have gotten to the point where everybody is fighting everybody, but then it looks like that the Coldfire has gotten away and he has run away from the situation, but they were able to save their comrade that was being experimented on. It looks like that's what they were able to do. So it says next time Cage pulled into a battle for his own life. Check out Terror 11. So not much from this comic book. I mean, it is you know, Luke Cage and everything like that, and this is from the looks like this is from the 93. So this is when Luke Cage was transitioning out of that old phase and into the new phase, the phase that we know today. And it just, I mean, the comic is just a one-shot comic. You know, at the end of the day, a lot of these comic books are usually one shot, and a lot of characters that we will only see one time, sometimes they make it to the big screen. So hey, you never know. 10 years from now, 20 years from now, we might get a Luke Cage movie with Coldfire as its villain. One can never guess. Once again, this is your boy Sam's, and this is that Comic Book Tuesday. Go out there and support your comic book store. Go out there and support comic books. Comic books is still here and alive. You can get your comic books from your local comic book shop, or you can just go online and download a copy online. Once again, go out there and support. This is your boy Sam's. Zams out.